What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Oh my God, it's Hump Day. It's Wednesday, August 11th, 2026. 8 minutes to 6 here in the morning in the great communist state of New York. A few things I want to talk to you about this morning. I get home yesterday after taking a golf lesson, after buying a set of golf clubs, a nice new Ghost golf bag, some balls. Went with my trainer. Really nice guy named PJ. He's quite a celebrity in the golf circuit, in the golf scene. Anyway, then we had a little brunch, or should I say, dinner. Went to Vincent's in, I think that's Carl Place, right across the street from Roosevelt Field Mall on Old Country Road. And so I got home around, I would say around 3:30. Not too shabby. And as I do every time I come home, I sit at the kitchen counter and I open up the Post. I have a glass of nice ice cold water with some hummus and a little challah. Open up the Post, reading the Post. I'm like, all right, nothing terrible, Mamdani got shut down with his tax the rich thing, tax people with second homes that are worth more than $5 million, or those who own a condo co-op with more than $1 million. That's, I don't know, probably a good quarter of the probably a quarter of the homes in the 5 boroughs. But anyway, for Long Island News, which is where I reside and where we work at, a Suffolk County judge released a illegal immigrant with his 3rd or 4th DWI conviction. Released him pending sentencing. This illegal immigrant, who was deported as recently as last year, re-entered the country illegally, got yet another DWI, was convicted by a jury, and this judge decided to, okay, you know what, we can let you go. You'll come back before sentencing. Don't worry. What the fuck is going on in New York? Folks, if you are a New York resident, if you do not vote for Bruce Blakeman, you are voting for communism, right? You are voting for lawlessness. You are voting for all this nonsense, right? I'm going to show you this article. Look at this. Look. See? This deported illegal immigrant released without bail on Long Island despite 4 DWI convictions, right? Here he is. Look at this guy. Illegal Salvadorian immigrant Pablo Aguilar Alvarez has 4 felony drunken driving convictions, right? So this guy who's been convicted of 4 DUIs, was cut loose ahead of sentencing by a Long Island judge despite flight risk fears, leaving prosecutors fuming and fearful that the criminal could evade justice, right? He was found guilty. He's got DUIs going back to 2017, right? It's crazy. Absolutely amazing. You guys watched that movie Citizen Vigilante yet? It's an insane movie. Absolutely insane movie. But if we do not get rid of communism and socialism in the United States, they are going to take over the country. And mark my words, there will be a massive uprising, and there may be a civil war. The previous administration, with its open borders policy, they should all be indicted for treason, for not supporting the country, right? You let these unhinged, undocumented people into the country, and this is what you get. This is what you get, folks. This is insane. Literally insane. Anyway, folks, Right now, I'm wearing the Mikey pipes powered by ACiQ Summer 2026 collaboration t-shirt. I have them available in medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. I have hats available as well. If you are an ACiQ dealer, email me at mike@mikeypipes.com. Email me your order number of one of your last orders or your first order, right? And I will send you free of charge any quantity of shirts and a max of 2 hats per dealer. If you want to represent Mikey Pipes and you're not an ACiQ dealer yet you're an HVAC contractor, what are you waiting for? Go to aciq.com/Mikey Pipes. Tell them I sent you. Make sure you tell them I sent you, because you'll get that bonus in your first order as long as you ask for it. And I'll send you a shirt and a hat. If you're just a regular guy in the community and you want to represent a donation to the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy Charitable Organization, you can go to PayPal. You also go to mikeypipes.com or pipesforfree.org and make a donation there. 100% of all proceeds go to our nonprofit where we help people in the community who can't afford to hire a professional. Yesterday, as I'm leaving, hold on. I need my espresso. I'm talking, literally running my cum catcher, and this is what I'm doing. Yesterday, as I'm leaving my lesson, I get a text message video from Ryan. Ryan is an HVAC contractor with a company called A2L Mechanical. He loves ACiQ, and he sent me this video.
Hey, Mikey, I'm at a homeowner's house who watches you all the time. He's getting a brand new ACiQ heat pump. So he was just telling me about your episodes. Wanted to pass that along.
Pretty cool, no? That's awesome. The guy's in Ohio. Ohio. Homeowner, right? I can't tell you. Loves ACiQ. Gets Ryan from A2L Mechanical to install, who also loves ACiQ, and then makes me a video of him installing it. Awesome. Literally awesome. So I send him this video.
That's amazing! Tell him that ACiQ is changing the way America heats and cools, and thank you for the support. I really appreciate it, and thank you for sending me that video. I'll catch you in the next one. Be well, God bless, stay safe.
That is just so cool. And what's even more epic is that in last night's Pipe Doctor Mikey Pipes video, where James and I install a tankless combi before 11:30 in the morning, starting at 8:20 in the morning, I see he commented on my video. The homeowner commented this. And of course, the story doesn't end there. I wake up this morning at 5:05 in the morning and it's 6:03 in the morning, and I get this video from Ryan at A2L Mechanical. Seems like a small world out there, right? Pretty cool. But I gotta tell you, it feels so great being a part of an amazing brand, amazing company. And honestly, I'm talking about ACiQ. And honestly, I read the comments, folks. I read it all. A popular theme amongst the community is, well, what is it gonna be next year, Mikey Pipes? 1 year it was Navian, and then it was Bosch. You had Lochinvar in there for a little bit. And so now it's ACiQ. So what will be next year? You're going to be putting Mr. Cool? You're going to be putting Mr. Cool in? I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and this couldn't be any further from the truth, the company culture of ACiQ, the entire team, almost 1,000 employees, and it's growing, by the way. It's growing. What one person used to do, now there's 4 people and 5 people doing it. They're growing. They're doubling revenue and they're exceeding sales projections every month, every quarter. And it feels so great to be part and to be their brand ambassador. It's amazing. Literally is amazing. And I'm glad to be part of the party because it's freaking amazing. This equipment is literally dependable, reliable. Let me stop. Sounds like an infomercial, right? But it was so cool. I literally got done with a golf lesson, you know? Got my swing game down, right? Got my swing game down. Got my swing game on. Putting maybe a little green behind the pool in the backyard. It's fun. Enjoy it. Plus, I got to prepare for retirement, right? That's what half of you say. Mikey Pipes, you better learn to play golf because in Florida, that's all they do is play golf when you're retired. I am never going to be retired. There's going to be a wrench in one hand and a refrigeration manifold in the other, and I'll be in the fucking grave with it. I'll tell you that. But life is short. Life is short. Anyway, folks, a lot of you, it's not assembled. Okay, let me just keep that real. Right? A lot of you don't like this. My KoolGuard 2 on steroids. A lot of you prefer this. A lot of you prefer this. Ain't that crazy? Guess what? I prefer this too. I really do. You have a digital display, actively reading voltage, amperage, all that other crazy good stuff, right? This just happens to be entirely UL listed, with the exception of like the circuit breaker that I added to it, because how do you install this without having this, right? Which is why I'm building these, right? But don't worry, folks. I got 9 more of these, this one being one of the 9. I got 10 of them, and no one else has them because I have them. If you want a KoolGuard 2, email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com. I'll sell you the KoolGuard 2 just itself right here, just this box right here, right? $210 shipped to your door, anywhere in the United States, right? I think it's cool, but without implementing something like this, which they can easily do, right? And by the way, when this surge protection piece dies, you throw this whole thing in the garbage. When this surge black box dies, you replace this module for about $60. This dies, 200 plus. This dies, $60. Come on. And you have haters out there ratting me out to the feds. Mikey Pipes is making things that are not UL listed. Fuck you. Think I give a shit what the fuck you're saying? Come on. Unbelievable. Anyway, folks, let me go. 606, 607. Happy Hump Day. Remember, shirts, email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com. And remember, check out the Pipe Doctor YouTube channel and also ACiQ's YouTube channel, because Monday next week, which is the 17th of August, I will be in Coachella, California, pushing the extremes of the ACiQ Extreme systems to see if it'll work above maximum outdoor rated temperature, which is 122 degrees. We'll see what happens.